Hello, everyone. We see there are quite a few of you here. We're excited to be here with you. And this is our second show of Chat with the OTech Pros. And today we have Bob Takusi, Collins Mana, and Oliver Fonte with us. And we're going to have a lively discussion. And it's going to be interactive. And this is why we're using StreamYard, because we can actually see your comments, we can highlight them, and we can get to know one another. So it's not a very formal presentation, but something where we can chat with one another, inform you, but at the same time, you enjoy and relax and have fun. So at this time, we're going to start with Bob Takusi. You can take the floor, Bob.
All right, Antiline. Good afternoon from Bel Air, Maryland. It's a pleasure being here with my fellow brothers, Oliver and Collins. I'm speaking to you from Bel Air, Maryland, and I am your friend. Like Antiline said, this is our second edition of Chat with the OTech Pros. We think it's very, very informative and interactive and just free flow, so it's nice to have this kind of a format. I come to you as an IT security analyst, and governance risk and compliance analyst. So that's my area in the industry, and been in the industry for about 24 years this year. So when it comes to OnPassive and our technology, I have a little bit of a vantage position, or us here, we have a vantage position of actually understanding what Mr. Ash is saying, and hope we can relate it to you guys in much simpler terms in our interaction. I'm just going to affirm to you guys our slogan. Our slogan with the OTech Pros, OnPassive is what? The SSS, OnPassive is superior. OnPassive is the most superior system that I know, and I think my fellow colleagues here will affirm. There's no system that has been built the way OnPassive has been built. OnPassive is sophisticated. Our sophistication comes from her underlying layer of the infrastructures built with artificial intelligence. Everything integrated, and she's secured. Our founder is very, very pro security. We spoke with him, we met with him. He even told us additional security measures that OnPassive is taking that we did not know. So when it comes to security, I think we have a very, 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 very good posture. Of course, we are also, like I said, we are built with AI, artificial intelligence, which is the latest technology. Everybody now, most of the companies that I know, even in conferences that we go, my colleagues here will attest, everybody is making projections. They're making projections for 2025, 2026 to build their systems with AI, everything integrated. But we are doing that today. Ash Mufareh and our tech guys in Hyderabad, they are building tomorrow's technology today. Automate it and integrate it. Everything is one with AI. So that is the future of technology. That is what we bring to you guys. And our products are unmetered. There's no limitation on or limited number. Ash Mufareh comes in and opens the floodgate. As long as you come in, you get the most value for the least as little price as possible. So we are pro customer. OnPassive is built with the customer in mind first. As we all know, our founder is not that he doesn't really care about money and stuff, but OnPassive is built to uplift humanity. So profit is not his primary objective. The customer and the peoples of the world is our objectives. So I will give a segue here to Brother Collins. Maybe you can take it up from there.
Thank you, Bob. Yeah, I just want to greet everyone. Yeah, I can see a lot of people loving it. Yeah, this is AI with heart. OnPassive is AI with heart. Bob just said it all like a rough summary. So I'm Collins, Mana from the United Kingdom, and I'm your friend. And I will always be your friend. So this is the slogan. We just have to be friends, and OnPassive is about family. We're talking about bringing technology close to our heart. This is OnPassive. As Bob said, everything is just like You know, it's magical and it's a pleasure being in OnPassive. If you are not in OnPassive, where would you be? I don't really know. There is nowhere you can be, you know, because OnPassive is just there for everyone, for the poor, the rich, the have not. Anybody can be successful in OnPassive. The only thing you need to do is be in OnPassive. Resellers, customers, founders, everyone will benefit. There is something in OnPassive that all of us will need. So as Bob said, this is technology in the first century, AI. You know, AI is something that is driven. Most company, they are really struggling now bringing AI in all of their products, but it's not really easy because it wasn't designed to do all of that. But what they can do, as we always said, they always try to patch and make sure they use what they can use. But we're talking about a company that have utilized AI from every corner, you know, automated, as Bob said, integrated, which is really hard with single sign-on. You know, single sign-on is the key. Some companies now they have started thinking about single sign-on, but we are already 3 years ahead of single sign-on. We're not even talking about single sign-on anymore because it's a done deal. You know, it's a done deal, and we are already in it. You know, so I will just pass it to Oliver to chip in. But just want to greet all the founders and all those who are watching. You are welcome. This is the platform to be. Technology with heart. Thank you.
Yeah, hey everybody. We want to thank everybody that is here today, that to listen to us, and which is good. It's going to be an interactive session. If you have any question or anything that you want to know, just write it down there. We'll call your name and we'll chat with you. And also share and subscribe. Subscribe on this channel so that you have your notification whenever we are coming up. It's going to be every Monday, every Tuesdays and Thursdays, just for 30-minute interaction with us, so that we should feel you and you should feel us. We carry on the conversation with you to know you better and you know us better, and for you to know what is what we imagine that is going on at the back end. You know, like we say, OnPassive is brings value. OnPassive brings value to us, and our life will never be the same again. Take this moment, any moment that you are spending now in your life, spend it peacefully and happily, because you will never get back to this lifestyle again. Immediately we go to the market, you will never get back to this lifestyle. So enjoy this moment now, enjoy the lifestyle you're living now, because you are moving to the next level of your life that you will never suffer in your life. Let me tell you, Michael William, you will drop the mic, you move to the next level, and that next level, you know what we are talking about. So please enjoy this moment in your life. You will never feel it again. Let me repeat myself. And OnPassive brings value to the world, value to our customers, and we respect our employees. OnPassive respects their employees. Our CEO is doing a good job behind the scene to make sure that we are fine. We are going to be fine. The virtual mall will be coming up soon. The virtual mall will be coming up soon with more than 10 products. So, and you know what we are talking about, that something big is coming. Those founders that are here today, you know what we are talking about, that's something big. Like my brother Bob always say, that rumble is coming, that is coming soon. Let me give it to Lynn.
All righty. Well, we want to acknowledge all of our attendees today. We appreciate you being here. I mean, so many of you. Wow, I'm impressed. And I want to let's highlight some of these lovely comments. Harish Chandra Roy says, "Welcome, Mr. Asher and Lucky Proud, all founders. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Namaskar from Dina Jaipur, Kanto Nagore, North Bengal, Bangladesh." Well, welcome to all of you. And we have Mara. She's a regular and a supporter of us. She says, "Hello, Linda Rob and OTech Pros. Can't get any better than this." So we encourage you to type your comments in the comment section, and we will highlight uh, some of these. Not all of them, but selected ones. Can't possibly highlight everybody, but many of them will be highlighted. Take it away, Bob.
Yes, Brother Oliver talked about the virtual mall. I want us to bring to our consciousness our ecosystem. You know what OnPassive is bringing. You know, our ecosystem. You know, I know as of now, our CEO is talking about maybe 10 products getting almost to uh, above market value. But remember that we have almost more than 50 digital products. Our ecosystem is massive. It's an ecosystem that has everything for everyone that's online. And like Colin said, with single sign-on, so you come into our ecosystem, you sign in at once, you get into the OnPassive ecosystem, you just navigate yourself around. You don't have to constantly sign in and sign out and sign in and sign out to remember multiple usernames and passwords. Once you come in once, you are inside the ecosystem with multiple different applications that you can use. And guess what? They are built right. They are built with love, and the price is affordable. It is better than anything. We are saying this with experience because we are using most of these products right now. What OnPassive is bringing is better than anything that we have in the industry right now, and ours is cheaper. So you have the most value for the less price. You have a virtual mall. Think of a virtual mall, like Oliver says. You go into the mall, you have everything that you need. Why would you want to go out? Our founder, Mr. Ash, I think he said at one time that we are going to have your digital identity with us, with OnPassive. You come in, you have your own digital space, you have everything that you need at an affordable price, at a better price. And then look at our Obless, the product that we call our flagship product. This is the product that we launched to the world to help uplift mankind all over the world. There's no company that has done that. So Mr. Ash is actually setting the template for companies in the future. There's no company that is going to come and try to be like OnPassive without having to go through this route. What does that mean? That means that Mr. Ash is already achieving his mission, which is to uplift mankind. Even in years to come, companies will have to follow that route, and thereby also uplifting humanity, which is Ash Mufareh's ultimate goal. I'll pass it over to Brother Oliver.
Yeah, that is a good one. That's a good one there. The CEO told us last week Thursday that we'll have 3 events coming. The month of September is going to be a busy month for events in Hyderabad, India. There will be an event there. Then you have Burj Khalifa in Dubai again. They're going to activate it again. It was the marketing campaign was going on, but now it's going to come back fully, like what started in uh, March 30th. So then in the United States, so that alone also speaks volume that we are getting there. We are getting there. Then I also want to talk. I also want to talk to advise our founders your password. Make sure your password, you know, go to your emails all the time. Those that have multiple accounts, make sure that your credentials are active. Your username and your password on your email. Your email is very, very important. Make sure you go there, check everything, make sure you can log in and log out all your emails. Then phishing. Do not, if you have an email, please read that email. Do not click on that on this and attach that you don't know the person. Or if you are somebody, an email comes from any of your family member that you talk to them on daily basis, call them to ask, did you send me an email with an attach or whatever? Make sure you are sensitive, because now the bad guys will be looking at us. So Collins, take it from there.
Thank you, Oliver. Thank you for reminding all the founders. We just see more coming. Just lucky that Vincent, unfortunately, Vincent is not with us. I know they've been asking about Vincent. Vincent travels, so it's just unfortunate that he's not with us today. But yeah, so we are still here to represent him. He's part of us and he's here in spirit, to support us. So we just want to welcome all the founders, those who are just joining now. Please share it. Share the link, the OTech Pro link. Just subscribe and share. We just want to see more of those who can subscribe. So when we come live, you guys will get notification. So because again, we are here to provide value. OnPassive is all about value in the product, value in the customers, We are customers, founders are also customers. And, value again in the employees, our CEO always provide value. He's been talking about value for more than, he said, without value, we cannot go to the market. He is a masterpiece of value. He thinks about value because one of the most important thing with our CEO is a lot of people maybe will recognize or will accept this, that he puts the customer at heart. Most technology company, what if you look at it, there is always the gap between most of the IT company and the business. But now they are looking at how they can bridge the IT sector and the business. Mr. Ash before have already bridged that. He look at the customer need, and then tailor all the product to our need. That's one of the amazing thing, which is really difficult to do. To look at the customer and say, I know your need and I will provide it for you. Because normally you can want everything, but most of those things you don't really need them. But Mr. Mufareh have looked at our needs and said, you know what? I've looked at the gap in the market and I will tailor every product. Remember, he always said, all what we are building is already there in the market. But the only thing OnPassive have done is to make it better and add value, make it more sophisticated and easy to use, user-friendly. And that is why we will OnPassive will flip the world upside down. When we go to the world, we will flip it upside down. I know some of the founders will look at OnPassive in 1, 2, 3 years to come, and tears will run down your cheek, because it is something that you will look at it and your generation upon generation will look at it and say, how did our grandma or our granddad get into this company? They will say, they paid $97 and nobody will believe, because the value that you will get in OnPassive is more than $97. The value that you will get, repeat it, I just want people to type it. The value of OnPassive is more than $97. Those who agree, please put it in the chat. The value of OnPassive is more than $97. Just one. Those who agree with me, please put it in the chat. This is a game changer. It's really a game changer. Please, we are here to provide. Lynn, take it from there.
All right, let's read a couple of comments from our savvy viewers. Mohammed Abdullah Al Sadiq says, real company, real products, real CEO, real control, real contact, real connect, real design, real business, real talk, real webinar, real LC members, real office, real OTech pros, real founders, totally real. It's an awesome comment right there. And we have Olga, who says, you guys are the best. Even I am not an IT person. I just enjoy listening to you as you deliberate on the issues with passion. All right, you can proceed, continue as I highlight these comments. Go ahead, Bob. Oh, you're muted.
Sorry. Yeah. Yes. Speaking about our CEO, let me just draw your attention to the fact that this man he's a master class. He's a master in information technology, and he's also a master in marketing, internet marketing, traffic generation, and stuff like that. So he has the technology background as well as the marketing side. So what better CEO may we want, or can we want? Look at how he's strategizing and preparing us to go out to the world. Go back to our March 30th introduction to the world at Burj Khalifa. Just the fact that he went into Dubai. First of all, how did you get there? What did he tell the crown prince and all the dignitaries in Dubai to give us access to that country? That's number one. That's to tell you how strategic and a master class that Ash Mufareh is. It is not a piece of cake. It is not easy to get to do business in Dubai or to get into Dubai, not to talk of getting two buildings, two floors at the highest built office of the land. The way he does, and then Dubai is the new frontier. That is where commerce, leisure, and technology is converging as we speak. So Mr. Ash Mufareh takes us in the middle and then gives with a company that provides everything that they need. Look at how Mr. Ash Mufareh is strategically opening offices all around the world. Is to prepare us for the floodgate for what is coming. Remember, OnPassive is now a known quantity out there. The specialists, the engineers, the architects in the industry, he told us a while ago, they are sorting Mr. Ash because they have heard that Ash Mufareh is liberal in his thought. He let loose. They are sorting Mr. Ash, the employees, so they can use that, bring their imagination to reality. So we are attracting seasoned professionals, and he's now also relying on their counsel. So Mr. Mufareh is making decisions now based on sound advice from experts. He now relies on the experts. So we should just give him time to make the right decisions to take us to the finish line. We are almost at the finish line, and he's just guiding us. He's the real captain, of the ship. I just wanted to throw that out there. So we should take comfort in that. Our founder, the person who is leading us, he's a master in the fields, both in the technology and in the marketing side. So that should give us comfort to know that we are heading in the right direction. And once we open the door, the floodgates that come, we are going to be ready to receive the customers and serve them appropriately.
Yes. One of our sisters yesterday, Dr. Peckham, gave us a new name to describe our CEO, the disruptor of the system. Let me say it again: the disruptor of the system. Mr. Ash Mufareh is the disruptor of the system. He has turned technology, used AI, and the world is going to benefit from it. And we, the founders, also we are going to benefit from it. And it brings that is the value that is bringing on top of the table. Look again, he's going to bring us. We are going to have 10 products that are above market value in the next 1 or 2 spring. That is 4 weeks. By mid September, we are going to have all these 10 products that are above market value. Is he not the disruptor of the system? He is, because all the products that are now in the market, they are minimum value products. But now we are coming with disruptive products with disruptive futures. And then let me also talk about traffic. Look at the traffic that is going to come. We've complied with 196 countries. Tell me, starting from Australia, US is sleeping. Australia, business is running there. OChat is doing the job, while in the US we are sleeping. Going down to India and the other area, business is going on while Australia is sleeping. US is sleeping while US is in the afternoon. Australia, they are sleeping. So at any time, all round the clock, OnPassive is in business 24/7 round the clock, 360 days a week. At every second in this world, business will be going on in OnPassive. So you can calculate the amount of traffic that we are going to have. You can calculate the amount of MORA, the money transaction that will be going on every second within OnPassive business. So look at again, we own everything from our data center, from domain name, from our products. We own it. Is that not amazing? Is this not a super company? Is this not a super company we are talking about? Tell me which company that is going to compete with us. We own our data center. We own our product, disruptive products. Tell me that Mr. Ash Mufareh is not a disruptor of the system. He is. Let me pass it over to Collins.
Yeah, Oliver, you've just blow it again. I just want to say hi to Sister Comfort and Dr. B. Williams. They are all in here. So welcome, sis, and welcome, Brother B. Williams. And nice to see you here. Really, indeed, OnPassive, Mr. Ash Mufareh is a disruptor. Honestly, in this world, they say you have to be abnormal to be normal. That's how I always classify Mr. Ash Mufareh. For you to do something like this, you must be abnormal to be normal. They always said that he is crazy in a good way, and what he is doing. Most often people said, no, I don't believe it. I'm not sure that someone, can do something that can do crazy things like this. In IT, there are always crazy people. Just a lot of people are not versed with IT. In IT, there are crazy people because Look at when the truth is, people have not really seen the way technology have transformed the world from the time of agricultural age, we moved to industrial age, and now we're talking about the IT age, where IT technology is taking, is cutting across every sector. Is it health? It's cutting across health. Is it banking? It's cutting across banking. Name it. It's just everywhere. It's just in front of your face. But the truth is, people don't really grasp it. Ask yourself, when you used to go to the bank, what do you used to do? You go and stand and you meet the cashier. They look at the book. They said, okay, this is the amount you will take. This is the amount. What happened? They digitalize it. They said, no, we don't want that. By the time they give you check. From check, they give you card, bank card, where you can go to cash machine. This system, they are all automated, where the machine will look, it's still the same process. That's the job that people were doing manually, machine has taken control of it. You can go now, we go into supermarket, cash out center, where you can go, I don't want to stand, this queue is too much. Just go and you check out, pay and check out. These are all automation. But a lot of people, you can't really visualize this. Even at airport, what happens? Self-service, counter, passport service, check, you pass without going through immigration. But that digital person standing there, where you can swipe your passport and the camera will look at you, facial recognition, matching with that is virtual police standing there checking everything, make sure your credentials, documents are okay, and you pass. Now, what is happening? OnPassive is coming in another realm to disrupt the whole world with this technology. Name it. We have, when Oliver said virtual mall, it is true. Virtual mall, everything is inside. Are you talking about our marketplace? It's disruptive. Walmart and O-commerce, disruptive. Are you talking about our bulk mailer? Disruptive. Name them. O-mail, disruptive. So we can go on and on and on and on. For those who have seen it inside, even the little bit that are in there, some of the founders have seen it. Maybe they have not played with it. But when you start to zoom into OnPassive, the ecosystem of OnPassive, split them apart, look at it as an individual entity, a single standalone product, that is when you start to appreciate it. The value of OnPassive is mind-blowing. The value of OnPassive is mind-blowing. And where we are today, I tell you, Ms. Mufareh said, it is either do or die. When he made that statement from the beginning, it's either you do it or you die. We are not quitters. He said, we will either do it and do it again. There is failure is not an option. When we get to the top, we will create another top. That is the word of Mr. Mufareh. He said, we will better do it or die. It's do or die, and we are seeing it. This is mind-blowing and crazy. So I can just go on and on, but I'll leave it. Lynn, you can take it over from me.
Yeah, that's great. And you asked the question about, do you agree that OnPassive is worth more than the $97 that we paid to become founders? And everyone has said absolutely 100%. I agree. They're all in line with your thoughts that we have great value. And here we have Wisdom Siam says the value you will get in OnPassive is more than $97. My generations are blessed forever. So pretty much we had everyone agree with you on that, Collins.
Mhm.
Wow.
And here, Yasmin says, definitely, OnPassive is mind-blowing company. You can just picture from the reflection of how many multi-skills are excited. So we have, as you can see, we have people from all over the world, and I'm so glad that they are comfortable to chime in, even if English isn't their first language. We see people using emojis, and it's fine because this is how they're going to communicate with us. It's beautiful. We are one global family. Back to you, Bob.
Yes, and Celine, I know we are almost at the half-hour mark. Yesterday at the O Winners, we were talking about we had our motivation session where we talked about who you are, who are you, who are we. You know, we are getting close to where the apples are going to be coming. Every single one of us. Remember, Mr. Mufareh has said this several times. Get ready for the greatest shape of your life. The world is going to know your name. Each and every founder, wherever you are, it doesn't matter whether you are in the remote villages of Papua New Guinea or in the village in Bamiju where my father was born, or in Kenya, everywhere around the world. Every founder, when that time comes, when Ash Mufareh rings the bell, you're going to emerge within your local community, within your state, your government. You're going to emerge. Everybody's going to know you. Who are you? That is the moment where your true self is going to be magnified. Are you going to be like Ash Mufareh? Are you going to uplift your community? Are you going to help mankind? Are you going to use Obless, our flagship product, to support causes? Are you going to use MFA, the Missionaries for Africa Foundation, that is at her infancy, to join out the template which we will use to replicate along the countries or in all countries in Africa? Who are you? Because you're going to be magnified. If you are a good person now, if you are good, you'll be the best person. You'll be the best. But if you are not, you'll be the worst. But Ash Mufareh has done something really, really great. You know, he has attracted those that are good inherently. Because we believe that if those who have seen this gift of OnPassive, those who have actually seen it, are those who have that natural predisposition to help. We wonder sometimes why some people don't understand. It's like those of us here, our friends in the IT industry who are seeing this, but they just cannot get it. No. Their natural predisposition is not to uplift. That is why the good Lord does not let your eyes see it. So whoever you are, when those apples start coming, let us remember the mission of our founder. His primary objective was to uplift mankind. Back to you, Anthony.
Oh, we'll take it now to, I think, Oliver.
Yeah, please share this channel and subscribe so that whenever we are coming Tuesdays and Thursdays, you have the notification. Our new link, Mondays and Wednesdays, go to your back office. You will have link number 64 and 65 is there. That's why we tell people, go to your back office all the time, familiarize yourself with the back office. Now the new link, like the CEO promised us, that we'll have two coming this week, and the second one is there. There was one on Monday and there's one again today. So go there, go to your back office, you will see it. I know we are running out of time. Antilin, take it.
Okay, well, we'll take it to Collins and then we can end. Collins? Oh, you're muted.
Yes, Bob, you've just really nailed it again. Our CEO is like a master planner. I always say the masterpiece of software. He is versed with marketing and he's also versed with IT. So he knows how to market, and he knows, when you want to talk about technology, he knows the build, he knows good software, and he knows bad software. And as Oliver said, we are fine. We are always in good hands, and looking at everything in OnPassive, I always said, if you are not in OnPassive, where do you really want to be? Because there is nothing out there. There is really nothing for now out there. To those who are still doubting, well, we know the door is shut, but you still have another opportunity to come in as resellers when they will open the resellers position. And you still have opportunity again to come in as customers. Because as Oliver always said, traffic is customers. All of us will be customers. Customers will also benefit, because there is no way you will not use OnPassive product. There is no way. I always say it every day, whether we like it or not, we will use OnPassive products, because what is coming is just beyond our imagination. one way or the other, you will be in OnPassive. And when you come into OnPassive, you will regret the rest of your life. If they've always tell you about this position, this OnPassive founder position, and you refuse, you will regret it the rest of your life. Say, my goodness, you will beat your face in your hand in your face and say, was I sleeping or not? But thank God you still have the position coming as a reseller. But as we said, what is coming will flip the planet upside down, this place upside down, you know. And as our CEOs always said, because he's a man of his word, as Oliver said, you know, he gives us new website, come up with new things, and he has never ever failed. From the day I joined OnPassive, I've seen the progress. You know, our CEO has never ever failed because he stands by his word, you know, saying he wants to leave this planet Earth better than when he comes into it. If somebody can say it like that, it means he wants to do good. And he said, you know, there is goodness in every human being. Goodness has, you know, God implanted goodness in all our being. There is goodness. There is no way you meet somebody and say there is no goodness in that person. Everybody, you know. But now, what type of footprint you want to leave when you are in OnPassive? You know, everybody was born to leave footprint on this planet Earth, be it good or be it bad. But no matter whatever you choose, you will leave footprint on this planet Earth. But what we have choose, I want to live, I want to do good, I want to emulate what our CEO is telling us. Because when you look at OnPassive, with what we want to leave, the legacy you want to leave for yourself, your generation to come, there is no way you can say you don't want to do good. Because be it one way or the other, you will do good. Your family life, your friends' life, and whatever you want to do. So I'm so excited to be in OnPassive. You know, I'm just happy every day when I think about it, what is to come. It's just mind-blowing. And I hope all of you are excited. Just give us thumbs up if you are excited. Give us thumbs up. We just want to see 100 thumbs up. 100 thumbs up in the chat. If you are excited, just give us thumbs up. Right. So I'll take it back to Oliver.
Right. There might be a little bit of a delay, but we should get some thumbs
up.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll show you the thumbs up. They're coming in now. From David Rozalski, Penina, Angelia, from Myra, many thumbs. Roy Davies, Yvonne Finn, Mavis Brony, Davis Rozalski, Stephanie, Belinda. I'm not sure what that one was. And we have Anna, thumbs up also. Stephanie, many thumbs up. John Barilla, Diane Lennon, Stephanie OnPassive, and Stephen, Joao, Quentin, Beechin, Amal. And by the way, we have 243 people here today. And this is only our second show. To me, it's a vote of confidence, showing that people are interested in chatting with the OTech Pros, and you can count on us to be here. And I believe we're going to be doing this every Tuesday and Thursday at around this time. And we will be posting in the back office. You will also be able to know what's coming up through the YouTube channel. So if you're currently watching it on a YouTube channel, they have an advanced notice. So you'll be able to know when we're going to be going live. All right. So we expect you to come back again week after week to gain some knowledge, to get to know us, and to really just enjoy technology and understand that it's not that difficult. Everybody can learn a little bit. So thank you very much. Any final words from our panelists here?
Lynn, one thing, I think Comfort will be coming out up at the top of the hour.
Half an hour, yeah. I just posted
at the top of the hour. All right, yeah, 9 p.m.
Yes, so stay around. It will be on Comfort's YouTube channel, and that is Empowerment Talks with Comfort. So just search for that, and you'll see that. So be sure to join us for her show. Anything else? Are we good? There's a lot
Well,
more thumbs up, but I think our program is coming to an end. But we do appreciate all your responses because we value what you have to say. And this is what this platform here is about, getting to know you and hearing what you want to say. Your opinions and your thoughts do matter. So we'll see you next week. I think Tuesday should be our next one. Whoever among the OTech pros are available will be here. All right. Thank you so much. We love you and we appreciate you. We value you. Bye bye for
Thank you.
now.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you very much. We love you.
Thank you, guys. Love you all.